When Sylvester Stallone steps into the ring, even late-night hosts aren't safe. Jimmy Kimmel took a jab at Stallone over his support for Donald Trump, thinking he could get away with it. Big mistake. Stallone fired back with a viral clapback that didn't just shut Kimmel down. It exposed the arrogance and hypocrisy of late-night TV. Whether you love or hate Trump, one thing is certain: Stallone wasn't about to let this slide. So, what exactly did he say? And why is Kimmel suddenly backpedaling? Let's break it down. Mocking someone for their political views is an easy way to get laughs, but it's also a cheap shot. Jimmy Kimmel took that route when he made fun of Sylvester Stallone for praising Donald Trump. During one of his monologues, Kimmel referenced a recent event where Stallone compared Trump to George Washington. Instead of engaging in a discussion, Kimmel went straight for the punchline, sarcastically saying, "George Washington was the father of our country. Donald Trump is the father of Eric." Big difference. The implication? That Stallone was out of touch or blindly supporting Trump without real thought? But Kimmel didn't stop there. He took another low blow, joking that Stallone's years of playing Rocky might have actually affected his cognitive abilities. "I guess those punches Rocky took to the head were real after all," Kimmel quipped. Mocking a Hollywood legend who inspired millions through the Rocky films? Bad move. At first, it seemed like just another night in late-night television, but Kimmel underestimated Stallone. Most celebrities might shrug off a joke like that or release a generic PR statement. But Stallone? He didn't build his career by playing it safe. Instead of brushing it off, he took to social media with the perfect mix of humor, sarcasm, and raw honesty. "Okay, my big muscular friend, I saw you the other night on Jimmy Kimmel kind of making fun of me," he said with his signature charm. "Does it bother me? Nah. Does it burn into my memory like a horrible scar? Nah. Well, maybe just a little bit." It was clear Stallone wasn't angry, he was just disappointed. And when someone like Stallone calls you out, you know you've messed up. But he didn't stop there. He turned the joke right back on Kimmel, reminding everyone that while Kimmel mocks people from behind a desk, Stallone actually writes. He even added, "I have decided to write a sequel for you called Stop or Your Grandmother Will Beat Your Ass," referencing his 1992 film Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot, which Kimmel had previously mocked. That's the thing about Stallone. He doesn't just react, he turns the situation into something bigger. Instead of just trading insults, he used the moment to expose a deeper issue: how predictable and unoriginal Hollywood's late-night hosts have become. Their humor often feels less like comedy and more like desperate attempts to push a narrative. Stallone took the conversation beyond just jokes. In interviews and podcasts following the incident, he addressed a bigger issue: the growing culture of censorship in Hollywood. "Hollywood has always been about pushing limits," he said, "but now it feels like the limits are shrinking." He pointed out that some of his most iconic films might never have been made today due to increasing industry restrictions. He gave a striking example: Rocky. He argued that a film like Rocky, a heartfelt underdog story, would struggle to get made in today's climate. "Grabbing life by the seat of the pants, going with your gut instinct, it's over," he stated. That hit home for many fans, who felt that Hollywood's creativity was being stifled in favor of political correctness. Then came the knockout punch. Reports surfaced that Kimmel's team had invited Stallone to the show, but with a catch. They wanted full control over the conversation. Stallone wasn't having it. He shut them down with a simple but powerful response: "I don't need to stage a conversation to get my point across. If we can't have a real dialogue, then what's the point?" He made it clear he wasn't interested in a scripted PR stunt. Kimmel's plan backfired spectacularly. Instead of making Stallone look foolish, he ended up looking petty. The internet quickly took sides, and Stallone came out on top. Social media exploded with support for the action star. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. Jimmy Kimmel can joke all he wants, but Stallone built Hollywood classics. He deserves better than this. Meanwhile, Stallone was already thriving. His reality show, The Family Stallone, was surging in popularity. Unlike the scripted drama of late-night TV, the show gave fans an authentic look at Stallone as a father, husband, and all-around down-to-earth guy. Clips from the show flooded TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, showing his hilarious dad moments and deep reflections on life. Kimmel, on the other hand, wasn't doing so well. His ratings took a hit, and people started questioning whether late-night TV still had a place in today's world. With audiences shifting to podcasts, YouTube, and independent media, scripted talk shows like Jimmy Kimmel Live were starting to feel outdated. People wanted real conversations, not manufactured comedy. That's what Kimmel failed to realize. His jokes aren't unpredictable. They follow the same formula. Find someone who doesn't conform to Hollywood's groupthink, mock them for cheap applause, and move on. It's not about discussion, it's about control. And audiences are growing tired of it. Even media figures like Megyn Kelly have called Kimmel out, highlighting how he avoids real debates. The Stallone-Kimmel feud exposed something much bigger. It showed that people are done with fake, overproduced entertainment. Audiences want real discussions, unfiltered opinions, and authenticity. That's why long-form podcasts and independent media are thriving. Late-night hosts like Kimmel are stuck in the past, clinging to scripted narratives. Meanwhile, Stallone proved that standing your ground, being real, and refusing to play Hollywood's game is the ultimate power move. Thanks for watching.